Hello, happy full moon in Virgo. If you're watching this reading, welcome. If you're viewing this from Patreon, shout out to the Patreon fam. If you're interested in joining Patreon, all of that information will be in the description box. If you're watching this on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, etc., hello and welcome. Please give this video a thumbs up and a follow if it does resonate. So there is a full moon in Virgo. Now, this will be impacting the most mutable signs. So that is your Gemini, your Virgo, your Pisces and Sagittarius placements, sun, moon, rising, but especially your moon sign. So if you're any of those signs in particular, you will want to pay close attention to this reading. And again, let's just go ahead and dive in. Now, this Virgo full moon, it's a very interesting one. It's also known as a worm moon. Okay, that's the another terminology that the Native American people coined for this particular full moon. So shout out to my Native people if you're viewing this video, my brown. So let's just dive in, because this particular Virgo full moon is focusing a lot on routine. It's focusing on work-home balance. It's really going to challenge you in terms of your organization. It's going to get you back on track with yourself. So let's see how this is going to play out in your personal life. And this video is not going to be long. Okay, it says step out of your comfort zone, North Node. That's very interesting because we know that Virgo is known for kind of riding or coasting along in a comfort zone at times. Now, when it comes to their careers, they tend to be a lot more ambitious, Virgo placements in particular. So if you have a sun, moon, rising, Venus, Virgo, you know what I mean. But really, for anybody that's watching this video, stepping out of your comfort zone can mean a lot of different things, because North Node is the future. North Node is, you know, in a birth chart, it's talking about innovation. How do we push you forward? How can you be propelled forward during this time? And how can you take the energy from the full moon in Virgo and harness it to your benefit? Let's go deeper into the messages. So I'm going to pull 4 more cards, and then we're going to clarify with some tarot. Okay, so we have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. We have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. We actually just had a new moon in Pisces. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. And we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Very interesting. So if you're a Pisces, Aries, or Leo, also you'll want to listen up to the messages. You know, this is kind of telling me right here, those of you that are watching, that this particular full moon is going to, I kind of picture that some kind of heavy energy is leaving. It's almost like this sigh of relief. Now, I do also want to note that there is a really important transit that is also starting on this particular date of the full moon, which is March 7th, 2023, and that is Saturn and Pisces. So Saturn moves out of Aquarius into the sign of Pisces. So all the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, all of you will feel a sigh of relief here as this particular transit moves out of the fixed signs and it moves into the watery Pisces here. Now, there's a video on my channel that is also being released today that is pertaining to that. So if you're interested in that video, I will link it below. It's very informative. It lets you know what to expect for all 12 signs during that really important 3-year transit. So a lot of energy going on right now. So in conjunction with this full moon in Virgo, there is a lot of responsibility, a lot of responsible energy. And we know Saturn, which is ruled by Capricorn, or which rules Capricorn rather, excuse me, is a planet of restriction and discipline. So a lot of what you're going to be feeling is motivation. You're going to be feeling motivated to step out of your comfort zone. You're going to be feeling challenged to do different things. You're going to be feeling really motivated to move forward in a lot of ways. So I kind of see some of you getting out of this funk that you've been in. If you've been in a sort of like a stuck position where you haven't been able to move forward in your career, you haven't been able to move forward in any of the goals that you set for yourself, there's this sense of, there's this really like pleasant sense of relief, and it's like a heaviness being lifted off of you as you get the motivation to finally complete those projects that you've been maybe feeling a bit stagnant with. This is also a time for those of you that could be a Pisces placement. We are currently in Pisces season. The sun is in Pisces. It could be a great time for you to actually meditate and contemplate over what you'd like to do next. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot as I promised. Yes, I just had this fall over. So this little clover has been knocking itself over all day. Okay, I'm gonna sit that back up there. So that's what that noise was. But let's go ahead and clarify this energy. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Star card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Okay, yeah. So I'm getting a really, really important message about something. This is what I'm getting, and it always kind of clears itself up when I start pulling tarot. So for a lot of you, this moving out of your comfort zone may involve your finances, things really taking a turn financially in your life, really being able to fulfill some kind of important wish fulfillment. This is also Aquarius energy. So we see all the different signs coming through. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have this Aquarius energy. We have Aries. We also have Leo energy coming through. So definitely we see a lot of different energies at play here. Now, I do want to note with the Ten of Pentacles and energy gaining momentum, I feel like some of you really are going to be taking more charge over your careers, over your finances. You're going to be more intentional about your spending habits. You're really going to be achieving some things. Some of you are even contemplating how to go after your goals. So I feel like this energy with Virgo, full moon in Virgo, is going to be really good for a lot of you. Okay, it's going to really stabilize you here. It's going to really ground you and bring you back to where you need to be in order to fulfill those wish fulfillments that you have. Now, with a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries, I feel like, again, good energy with this. I feel like everything you've been working towards is finally happening for you with this full moon in Virgo. So I think this is, again, very pleasant energy here. Now, we do have the Five of Wands and full moon in Leo energy about not allowing pride to get in your way. And I sort of take this as you really needing to, some of you could be going through some things at work, okay? Going through some conflict in the workplace, or maybe going through conflict in some aspect of your life, career, maybe trying to decide what you're going to do. So you're being encouraged with this energy not to allow any type of ego or pride to get in the way of what you're trying to do. Don't allow people, don't allow situations, don't allow the drama to get to you. Okay, if this is not drama or conflict in the workplace, it could even be in your personal life. Okay, do not allow it to get to you, because I'm telling you, this particular full moon is going to resolve a lot of things financially for you. So there's a lot of amazing things that are coming to the forefront with the Star card, the manifestations, okay, things happening in your favor. And you are being encouraged not to allow people to ruin that for you. And we also have a strong family card coming out with the Ten of Pentacles. So again, this could be anybody coming out. Okay, there's a lot of energy at play. So what you're being encouraged to do with the Ten of Pentacles and with this waxing moon energy is to stay focused on your financial goals, because it seems like they're going to be very successful here. So let's pull you an advice card. I'm just going to let these wanted to fall out for some reason. Now, I mentioned the word manifestation, and then look what came out. We have the sacral chakra, creative manifestation. I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. It is a time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? I'm optimistic and creative in carrying out all the tasks that come my way, even seemingly mundane ones, and I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. I'm open to receive and I am deserving. So this is really beautiful energy, because this is, again, encouraging you to really think about what it is that you want. This is a time for you to really, and it seems like it's very exciting. This doesn't feel heavy, not like the placement with Saturn where, you know, or the transit with Saturn where it's going to be a bit heavy there, or there's going to be a lot of responsibility. You're going to be seeing things for what they are. But this full moon in Virgo does not feel heavy. It feels like a lot of your manifestations are coming to life here. And just as Virgo is very ambitious, you're going to be feeling a lot of that ambitious energy. The other part of your advice taken from the crown chakra is selfishness, selflessness. It says, I'm kind to all. I'm aware that everything I do or say affects others. I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service. I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Everything I do from a spiritual perspective, and I put my heart into it. So this is really beautiful energy because it talks about really, you know, honestly being kind to everyone, but also being kind to yourself. And I think the most important thing in this card is talking about doing everything from a spiritual perspective and putting your heart into things. And really that's what Virgo is all about. Virgo is all about doing everything that they can in order to achieve that success. You know, Virgos are nurturers and givers. So you're going to feel a lot of that urge to want to be giving and to want to be generous, but make sure you also give it to yourself. So those are your messages in this Virgo full moon. I'm sending love your way. Again, if you enjoyed this reading and if you made it to the end of the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And to those of you that are always coming in and showing love, I appreciate you. And I will see you all in the next video.